Good evening and welcome to McAllen ISD. This game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of University Interscholastic League.
Regardless of the outcome of this game, all the players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence.
We ask that, as a spectator, you consider the time and effort each of these teams, coaches, and athletes have put forth.
The officials for this event have been mutually agreed upon by school officials from both schools. Their role is not unlike those of players, coaches, teachers, and administrators.
Without them, this event would not be possible. Their knowledge and application of the rules are a result of annual testing, years of study, and continual participation in clinics that further refine their understanding of the game.
We ask you, as students, parents, and citizens, to demonstrate the kind of respect for these officials you would extend to any dedicated person in a position of responsibility.
This means that you as a fan
should not criticize the players on either team,
should not boo the officials,
shall not have alcohol beverages on public school grounds. This is a violation of state law.
Should be courteous to the visiting fans,
should cheer for your team,
and should show respect for injured players on both teams.
Thank you for your attendance and enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game.
enjoy the game.
Hello everyone. On behalf of our school board and our McAllen ISD families, I want to welcome all of you to McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. Thank you for supporting our sporting events in our public schools. Your energy and your passion is what drives our student athletes to excel on the field. Enjoy the game and best of luck to both teams. Thank you.
Another edition of Football Night in McAllen ISD. Tonight, it's an intercity rivalry. The Nikki Rowe Warriors taking on the Memorial Mustangs in a District 16 5A Division I clash right here in the city of Palms. It's coming your way next, right here on Football Night in McAllen ISD. And happy Halloween to you. It's a wonderful night here, perfect weather here for football between Nikki Rowe and McAllen Memorial. Well, what's at stake tonight? Well, for Memorial, they're 5-0, and they have a chance to clinch a tie, at least, for the district title here tonight. They're already in the playoffs, but they have a chance to clinch that tie. Meanwhile, for Nikki Rowe, they need a win. They are out of the playoff picture at the moment. They need to win at least this week or next week against Mackay. They prefer to do it sooner rather than later in order to gain a acceptance into the playoff picture. Looking at our keys for tonight, starting with the Mustangs running game. They're averaging about 330 yards per game. They've scored 35 touchdowns and going very strong. That'll be something for Rowe to grapple with. Meanwhile, for Rowe, it's the balanced attack. They've got a strong running game and passing game, and as long as they work that in tandem, they can be very effective. And the team that is able to control the line of scrimmage generally can control the game. So the line of scrimmage, very important here tonight between Nikki Rowe and McAllen Memorial. Well, earlier this week, we stopped in at Nikki Rowe for a player profile. We visited with wide receiver Landon Bedetta, and here's what he had to say.
Hi, my name is Landon Bedetta. I play wide receiver for Nikki Rowe High School.
The man is wide open, caught at the 40, and running it all the way down. It's Landon Bedetta.
My responsibility is basically just to find the open grass in the field, to just get open and give a target to my quarterback. My goal is just to play as best as I can, grow as a player and as a person, and just do the best I can do.
Oh, we got some room here, and all the way into the end zone for a Rowe touchdown. How about that play? Nice running by Landon Bedetta.
Of course, we're just thinking about getting our chance at the playoffs, hopefully having a winning record. After high school, I'm going to join the military.
And another player profile this week as we checked in at Memorial during their practice, and we spoke with running back Jaden Solis, who had 2 big touchdowns last week in the win over Edinburgh Bella. Here's Jaden Solis.
I'm Jaden Solis. I play for McAllen Memorial. I'm a running back, and I'm a senior.
And here's a big play here, and look at this. Jaden Solis with a nice move, taking off to the
I don't let the pressure get to me. I just love to have fun, and I let it show on the field. My dad would always take me to go watch football games, and he put me in the sport when I was little, and I just fell in love with it. I like them to see how size doesn't matter, and you could be anything, and if you set your mind to it, you can do it.
So 1st and 10 They both have 2 of their timeouts.
O-line have a key part of last week's game and every week before that. And they just have a big role, and they succeeded very well, and I give all the credit to them. All those big runs are because of them. Our goals are for district and to have a long run in playoffs, and we're hoping not to slow down at any moment and continue growing as a team. I want to go study business at A&M and open up my businesses.
All right, time for players to watch. And how about linebacker Dante Rodriguez of Nikki Rowe? Leads the team with 95 tackles, also has 3 sacks this year, and leads the team with 9 seniors starting on defense. They have 20 sacks and have generated 4 turnovers, and they'll have a tall order tonight against this Memorial team. Meanwhile, for the Mustangs, we mentioned him just a moment ago, running back Jaden Solis. Solis, with 437 yards rushing, averages over 7 yards a carry, has scored 4 touchdowns, 2 of them last week against Edinburgh Bella. So he'll be one of the stalwarts out of the backfield tonight for McAllen Memorial. And we're getting ready now for the national anthem. We have our color guard out there, affiliated with the U.S. Marine Corps. Here's the names for our color guard. We have at the right rifle, Cadet Second Lieutenant Rocco Ramirez. Left Rifles Cadet Captain Timothy Gonzalez. Carrying the U.S. flag is Cadet Staff Sergeant Carlos Cáceres, and the U.S. Marine Corps flag is carried by Cadet First Lieutenant Mauricio Perez. Now Mitchell Rodriguez with the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through that night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Yeah, very well done. Mitchell Rodriguez of the Memorial High School Choir.
Let's go. We got to work on that.
Under the direction of Miss Ortiz at Memorial High School. And let's start with the starters now. We're going to have Nikki Rowe first. And got some scary graphics here for you here on this Halloween. Elijah Garza in at quarterback, Ivan Ramirez as the running back. Then the 4 receivers, Miguel Hinojosa, Anthony Hernandez, their leading receiver, Landon Barrera, and Ronaldo Gonzalez. Looking at the offensive line, Derek Berneda, Mark Akahoshi, Christian Trejo, Santiago Villanueva, and Jose Munoz. Notice 2 sophomores and 2 juniors in that offensive line. Defensive line, Julian Nava, Blas Barrios, Jacob Rodriguez, and Justin Villan. And then 2 linebackers, Dante Rodriguez and Rotzbel Ramos, who have combined for nearly 200 tackles this season. And then the 5-man secondary is Hector Andrade, Ricardo Valencia, Fabian De La Garza, their leading tackler, Nomar Aguirre, and Rigo Cerda. And then moving on to McAllen Memorial. And McAllen Memorial is quarterback Kane Coy, who's thrown for 9 touchdowns this season. Braxton Spates, who has over 1,300 yards and 11 touchdowns. Jaden Solis, Gavin McIntyre, the tight end. And then the wideouts, Hugo Rodriguez and Michael Alanis. Then the offensive line, Damian Lopez Castillo, Tadeo Zamora, Jose Rios at the center, Ezekiel Osuna, and Sean Reyes. Osuna and Reyes both weighing over 300 pounds. On that left side, defensive line, Dylan Sanchez, Jose de la Garza, and Javi Izaguirre. Izaguirre leading the team with 6.5 sacks. Linebackers, Julian Castaneda, their leading tackler, Dalton Keller, Jonathan Garcia, and Israel Roberts-Jones. And then the secondary. And looking at the secondary for Memorial. And there we go. Noah Ocañas, Josh Castellanos at the corners. Nehemiah Adebowale is their leading interceptor with 3 picks this year. And then Stevie Gonzalez. And we got the Rowe Warriors running out onto the field right now. McAllen Memorial Mustangs also run out onto the field. And it's the Warriors and Mustangs getting ready to kick off here in just a moment. They're about to do the coin toss. I'll bring out the captains. And just before the coin toss, we'll introduce the officials for you here tonight. And there's our officials right before the game. Joe Morales, Alonso Gonzalez, Guadalupe Gonzalez, Eric Donaldson, Eric de la Garza, Andre Matamoros, and Jesus Alanis. 7-man crew. All set for tonight. Here comes the captains walking out for the coin toss. T. Rowe goes with 4 captains, and Ramos, the linebacker, Rodriguez, the other linebacker, Garza, their quarterback, and Aguirre, who plays offense, defense, and special teams. And then our captains for Memorial, who Jaden Solis, the running back, Kane Coy, the quarterback, Keller is the linebacker, Izaguirre, the defensive lineman, Sean Reyes, offensive tackle, and McIntyre is their tight end.
What is it?
So we'll listen in.
You won the toss.
Can see the referee giving instructions. He's actually asking the quarterback, Garza, what goal he wanted to defend.
Rowe has won the toss. They will defer. They will kick.
So Rowe will kick off.
Memorial will receive.
All right, there we go. So Memorial will receive to start in the first quarter, and Rowe will receive to start in the second half. And give you the win-loss records for these two teams. Memorial is 6-2 overall, 5-0 in the district, and they've come in on a 5-game win streak. And, of course, have already clinched a playoff spot, but have a chance to clinch at least a share of the district title with the win tonight. They lead right now Bela by 1 game. And there's Coach Moses Patterson, their 5th-year head coach, his 18th year with the program, and has guided the team to this 5-game win streak right now. Nikki Rowe, meanwhile, is under Coach Jamar Taylor in his first year.
Hey, set the tone right here. Let's go. Let's go.
Rowe Warriors are 4-4 overall and 3-2 in the district race. They've dropped 2 straight and looking to right the ship here tonight. Coach Taylor, who of course was probably the Valley's best wide receiver in the late 1990s at Mission High School, later played at Texas A&M and then played in the NFL briefly with the New York Giants. Quite a bit of experience he brings to the Rowe program. And here's Rowe kicking off, and we're underway here. This is ball fielded by Memorial at the 6-yard line. Run out across the 20, and look at this across the 30. That's Alanis all the way out near the 40-yard line, and a terrific return there for the Mustangs of about 33 yards, and they'll set up in good field position. So it'll be Memorial on offense to go here. Memorial coming in having beaten their last 5 opponents, all in district. They opened the season with a win over Hanna, then they dropped 2 to Weslaco and San Antonio Johnson, and then have won all their district contests over Rio Grande City, Mission, Mackay, La Jolla, Juarez, Lincoln, and Edinburgh Bella. So So here they go on first down and 10 to the 41-yard line. And they're going to hand this off straight ahead. And picking up maybe a yard there is Braxton Spates. So just a gain of 1 there, and it'll bring up second down and 9. My partner, Mario Reyna, unable to attend tonight at his son's wedding. So congratulations to the Reyna family on that. We'll see Mario next week. Hope you like our Halloween edition of Football Night McAllen ISD. Got some fun stuff here for you, a little bit spooky. Hand off on to Braxton Spates once again on second down. So he takes it up to the 45-yard line with a gain of 3. And I'll bring up third down. Spates has come in with 1,333 yards rushing, averaging almost 10 yards a carries at 9.6. Has 11 touchdowns to lead the Mustangs scoring. So third down and 6 now for Memorial. Team that averages over 330 yards rushing, under 100 yards passing. And here's a fumble, and Coy's going to have to keep it. So he picks it up and runs forward, and it's close to a first down. We'll have to see where they spot this. But it was a loose snap, and Coy picked it up and just took off straight ahead on the broken play. And it looks like they're going to spot him a yard short at the 50-yard line. He needs the 49 in road territory to pick up the first. See what Memorial decides to do here with fourth and really less than a yard. It looks like they will go for this. We've got a powerful running game. Why not? They're going to go with a full house backfield here. As they toss this to Solis, trying to get outside. He does. First down. Now picking up some more as he's deep into road territory. And look at him go. Jaden Solis takes his first carry 50 yards to the end zone. And the Mustangs are on the board early. Four-play, 59-yard drive. And the Mustangs up 6-0. Solis with his 5th touchdown of the year and his 3rd in the last 2 games. Time of the drive, only 2 minutes and 15 seconds as a 4th down play pays off from 50 yards. Alanis is the holder, and the kick by Robert Ruelas is good. And it's 7-0 in favor of the Mustangs. We're going to look at the replay now. You can see there Solis got the toss to the left. Great blocking by Memorial. And once Solis was able to turn that corner, just turned on the afterburners and sprinted to the end zone for the Mustang touchdown. 7-0 our score. And that's exactly what Rowe did not want. They wanted to be able to get stops on the vaunted Mustang offense. It's just kind of a juggernaut. They're difficult to stop. We saw Nomar Aguita standing about his 10-yard line, ready to receive. Also back there is their wide receiver, Landon Barrera. And here's Ruelas with the kick. This can be high and short. Field about the 27-yard line and run up across the 37-yard line. And Rowe will have good field position for their first offensive possession. We're going to spot this actually at the 38-yard line. 7-0 Memorial, 4-play, 59-yard drive, 50-yard run on 4th and 1 from Jaden Solis for their first touchdown. And now here's Elijah Garza out of the shotgun for Nikki Rowe. He's going to toss this to the right side and run it up to the 40-yard line. See which running back that is, and it looks like Alex Lopez. Alex Lopez, the leading rusher at just under 500 yards, so he's probably at 500 Being close right now is at 495 and picked up 2. And also has 6 touchdowns and averaging just under 8 yards a carry. Lopez had a big week last week, getting 2 touchdowns against Mission on 2 big runs. 58-yard run and a 75-yard run. So 2nd down and 8 now here for Nikki Rowe. They can hand this off. Looks like Lopez again breaks a tackle, has a 1st down, and look at him go. He's at the 30 and knocked out of bounds. Likely saving a touchdown. There was the linebacker Dalton Keller, but a big run by Lopez. And Rowe is in business deep in Memorial territory. Another look at it. You see Memorial tried to knock him down, but Keller had to chase him down all the way down to the 24-yard line. 36-yard run. And that's a 1st down. So Garza out of the gun. They'll give it to Lopez again on the short side. Breaks the tackle, still going. 1st down and forced out of bounds by Keller. But not before he picked up 11 yards. Down to the 13-yard line. And another set of downs here for Rowe. Warriors closing in on 50 yards rushing already. So 8.5 to go here in the 1st quarter. And the Mustangs on the march at the Memorial 13. They'll give it to Lopez again. Cuts in at the 10 and has a touchdown. How about that? That was Jimenez, actually. Jose Jimenez on the carry. And Jimenez goes in for the touchdown, his 9th of the year. And the Warriors are on the board now, trailing just by a point. So Lopez was the workhorse for most of the way, and then Jimenez takes it the final 13 yards for the touchdown. .8:33 to go here in the 1st. And here's the extra point try by Santiago Nunez. And this is good. Nunez ties it up at 7. And we're going to take a look at the replay. Here's the replay. And this is Jimenez. Look at him break some tackles and cuts inside. Picked up a nice block by his right tackle, Jose Munoz. Right there near the goal line. And that was the touchdown for Jimenez, his 9th of the year. Here's the kickoff for Rowe. Memorial's going to get this. Looks like they touched the ball, having trouble with it, and Solis has to fall on it. It's unable to gain control, and Memorial would be backed up all the way around their 12-yard line. So be Solis and Spates in the backfield. 7-7 our score here. And 2 potent offenses going up against each other. Rowe averaging about 29 points a game. Memorial averaging 34 points a game. They're well on their way with 2 touchdowns in the first 3.5 minutes. And Memorial at the 12. And here's a toss. This looks like Solis. Solis went 50 yards for a touchdown on his last carry. This one a little more modest. Picks up about 5 yards. Up to the 17, brings 2nd down. You see Spates had a good block in that last one. As did Hugo Rodriguez, their wideout. So 2nd down and 5. They'll hand this to Spates. Spates able to break a couple of tackles and forces his way up to the 25, and that's going to be a 1st down. Gain of 8 on the play. You see the replay here. See finally bringing him down. Looked like Justin Filan and also Fabian de la Garza, the safety. So Memorial at their 26. They give this to Solis, it looks like. And he is forced out of bounds at about the 28. Gain of 2 on the play. And bring up 2nd down. Yeah, Rowe on the season, 4-4, opened with the win over Harlingen South. So we see Solis again on that short run. Then they lost 2 to Los Fresnos and Mercedes. Inter-district with a win over Palmview, La Jolla, Juarez, Lincoln, and Rio Grande City, but have dropped the last 2 to Vela and Mission. And here's a pass, and this is almost caught. Spates unable to hang on. He was the intended receiver. Likely would have been a 1st down if he'd been able to hold on. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. So this is where the Mustangs can get in trouble a bit if they get into 3rd and long situations. You see the replay here. Spates wide open, picked up a block from Alanis, but unable to bring that in. Spates came in with 8 receptions for 84 yards. So here they'll go on 3rd and 8 with trips to the left for Coy. Coy with time, now thinking about running. He's going to try to make it here, and he gets enough for the 1st down. So he gets up to the 38-yard line, a gain of 10 on the play on 3rd and 8. And the Mustangs continue to move the football. You can see here, Coy didn't have anybody open downfield. He had Rotzbel Ramos, the linebacker, chasing him the whole way. Ramos finally makes the tackle. Ramos coming in with 94 tackles this season through fewer than 10 games, so averaging probably over 10 tackles a game as it's a handoff to the fullback this time. Short run there for Spates across the 40 up to about the 42. The gain of 4. Now bring up 2nd down. Assisting on the tackle there for the Warriors, Blas Barrios, their defensive tackle. See the sideline view. And here on 2nd down and 6, Coy with the 3-step drop, throws this too high for Alanis. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Had Alanis open there on the slant route. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 6 now here for the Mustangs. Just past the halfway point of the 1st quarter. You see lined up in the slot there. That's Solis, the running back. And here's a nice run here. This is Coy. And Coy is able to pick up the 1st down and move the chains again. 2 times in a row on 3rd down, quarterback runs have led to 1st downs. But hold everything. I think we have an official's timeout now. They're going to check on Coy on the far sideline. Crossed over to row territory to the row 44. 14-yard run. And we're going to take a timeout with 5:51 to play here in the 1st quarter. Score is tied at 7. And you're watching Football Night in McAllen ISD.
In South Texas, we know family is everything. That's why at South Texas Health System Clinics, we focus on providing exceptional care for generations of patients. Our family practices offer a wide range of services for every member of your family, from infants to seniors. Our experienced physicians take the time to listen and provide personalized care, ensuring the health and well-being of your family for years to come. At South Texas Health System Clinics, we're dedicated to keeping families healthy and happy. We are here for you every step of the way.
And welcome back here at DQ Fan Field. Score is tied at 7 here midway through the first quarter. Rowe out there on defense. Memorial's offense has just picked up a first down. But we do have an official's timeout right now while they check on the quarterback, Coy. And gives us a chance to get you caught up on what happened last week with these two teams. And last week's results, Memorial defeated Edinburgh-Bella 31-28. That was kind of the game of the week across the valley. Two unbeaten teams in district going head-to-head, and Memorial pulling out the win after 8 lead changes with that 3-point win. Meanwhile, Rowe suffered a loss to Mission High in another game that was just as dramatic. Mission Eagles flying a little higher than Rowe by a score of 36-30. And that's what's has put Rowe in the position where they need a win here tonight or next week against McAllen to have a chance at the postseason. And there we see Coy. He walked off the field, may have landed awkwardly on that tackle. Yes, nursing that that right arm, the right shoulder, maybe. Here's another look at that play. This is on 3rd down and 6, and Coy keeping all the way. He was tackled by Ramos at the end. And that's where something may have happened. Okay, they'll get back to action now. We have a new quarterback in there for Nikki Rowe. And it's going to be a handoff. This is Solis, and Solis with a lot of room to the right, trying to take this the distance, and it's going to be caught inside the 10-yard line. Touchdown saving tackle by Ricardo Valencia. New quarterback in there for Rowe is Vicente Valdez. This goes all the way down to the 8-yard line. You can see Valencia there with a touchdown saving tackle. Valdez, the quarterback. And can hand this off to Spates. And Spates down to about the 6-yard line. And it'll be 2nd down and goal from there. This drive now 3.5 minutes old. "36-yard run a moment ago by Solis. See what Rowe can do here on 2nd and goal. Going to toss this to Spates. Cuts inside at the 5. Racing and touchdown. And Braxton Spates goes in for his 12th touchdown of the year and puts Memorial back in front, 13-7. So Spates, a 6-yard run. And Memorial goes in front once more. Extra point team is out there. You see Alanis to hold. Ruelas the kicker. And a flag goes down as Ruelas is able to hit the extra point try. We'll see what the flag is about.
Kicking team, number 4, false start, 5-yard penalty.
This will move it back 5 yards, and Memorial will have to re-kick. this will be 33 yards, actually 25 yards. We're at the 15-yard line. And Rowe putting some pressure there, but the kick is up and away and good. And the score now 14-7 in favor of the Memorial Mustangs. It's an 88-yard scoring drive. "11 plays and 88 yards for the score." So we go now to the fan cam. Another look at the touchdown there. 6-yard run there by Spates. Four and a half minutes here to go in the first quarter. There we see back to receive Landon Badetta. Amara Aguita also back there to receive. Ruelas' kick. And it's going to be fair caught at about the 27-yard line. Let's see if we can get a word from Spates about that touchdown run, his 12th of the year.
Was good, right? That's this guy. A lot of yards.
And those two right there, two powerful running backs, have the 2 touchdowns in the game here tonight. Solis and Spates. Ball spotted at the 28 here for Nikki Rowe. And Rowe begins their second possession. So both teams coming in with high-octane offenses and producing here tonight. Alex Lopez here on the carry. Look at him break tackles. The senior running back takes it up to the 34-yard line. The gain of 6 on the play. In there on the tackle was Josh Castellanos, among a couple of other Mustangs. So 2nd down and 5 now here for Rowe. They'll give it to Lopez again. And Lopez hit and crosses over the 38. The line to gain to pick up the first down. Adeba Wally, we see him right there, the safety. First man in there along with Julian Castaneda. 5 yards up to the 39 and a new set of downs here. So here's a receiver split wide to the left. 2 men in the backfield with Garza. He's going to hand this off. Run straight ahead. That's Lopez. And Lopez, the modest gain up to the 43-yard line, a gain of 4. Another look at it here. Picked up a good block from the left tackle, Derek Berneda. Rowe with 4 juniors and a senior in their offensive line. In fact, the Rowe offense has 4 seniors and 7 juniors starting. So a lot of these players will be back next season. Here's a blitz by the Mustangs. Lopez trying to turn the corner, unable to do so, is hit by Castellanos, and then the Mustangs forcing him out. And that'll bring up 3rd down. I guess say no gain there. And so it'll be 3rd down. See Castellanos wrapping him up. Dylan Sanchez also getting in there. Let's see what happens here on 3rd down and 6. Man goes in motion. Garza with time. And this is caught at the 50. 1st down and more here. And they get into Mustang territory. A nice catch and run there by Mikal Hinojosa, the tight end. And put this ball all the way down to the Mustang 40. It's a gain of 17. It's first pass of the game here for the Warriors. You see it there. Adeba Wally with the tackle. New set of downs here for Rowe. They'll give this to Jimenez now. Jimenez, who scored their touchdown earlier, carries to the 39-yard line. And it'll be 2nd down, reaching the last minute and a half here of the 1st quarter. Oh, we've got a T-Rex over there on the far sideline talking to Rowe's principal, Mr. Gutierrez, there in the green sweater. Mr. Gutierrez, a big football fan. And 2nd down and 9 here for Rowe. As they hand this off, Lopez, and he's hit in the backfield. And the Mustangs come up with a big stop here, loss of 2. Back to the 41-yard line, and this will bring up 3rd down. Last 40 seconds of the 1st quarter. See the sideline view. We like to bring you all the angles here on football night at McAllen ISD to really take you into the game. 4-man rush here on Garza. Garza's pass caught. That's going to be short of the 1st down. Caught by Anthony Hernandez. Hernandez came in with 11 catches for 90 yards, averaging about 8 yards a catch. He's going to be about 3 yards shy here. They'll have time to think this over. So we see the replay there. Nice open field tackle made by the Mustangs' Noah Ocañas. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and our score is the Mustangs 14 and the Nikki Rowe Warriors 7. We'll be back with the 2nd quarter in a moment. You're watching Football Night in McAllen ISD.
Why choose Lone Star National Bank for your business? Because no other bank does more to support local businesses. In fact, we are the #1 lender in the Valley to small businesses. We put money to work here in our community.
That helps our local businesses grow.
Creating more jobs.
And more opportunities for all of us.
Working together.
Together.
We do what the little banks can't and the big banks won't. Lone Star National Bank, the Valley's bank.
And welcome back here at DQ Fan Field. 4th down and 3 as the Warriors go for this. They're going to pass it out. It's caught. It'll be a 1st down. Down around inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. Nice catch there by Hinojosa. And so 4th down gamble pays off here for the Warriors. So we'll look at it again here. You see Garza's nice pass there to Hinojosa. He's able to turn upfield and pick up the 1st down. Before the Mustangs knocked him out of bounds. It's a gain of 8 on the play. Garza passing now 3 for 3 for 34 yards. Teams have combined for 13 1st downs. Garza going for it all here, and this is caught. It's a touchdown. Landon Barrera, the superb catch in the end zone, and the Warriors 1 point away from tying it up. Landon Barrera with his 4th touchdown catch of the season. "24 yards on the catch. Here's the extra point try. And the extra point is good by Nunez. And it's now 14-14 with 11:21 to play in the 1st half. Another look at the touchdown as we get ready for break. You can see Garza with a 3-step drop and a perfectly placed pass to Beretta for the score. We're tied at 14. We'll be right back. High schoolers and middle schoolers are invited to McAllen ISD's College Night on Monday, November 3rd. Parents also welcome. About 100 institutions plus branches of the Armed Forces will have booths on hand for you to visit, ask questions, and help you build your future. Health vaccines are available too. McAllen ISD College Night, Monday, November 3rd, 6 to 8 p.m. at McAllen High School Gym. And we're back, 14-14 our score. Nikki Rowe, a 72-yard, 9-play drive. 24-yard pass from Garza to Beretta. For Garza, that is his 11th touchdown pass of the season. And we're tied. And here is Alanis after the bounce across the 40 up to the 41-yard line. Another good return there for the senior wideout. And Memorial will start from there. So far, both teams have scored on all their possessions. Nobody's made a defensive stop yet. That'll be one of the keys for tonight. And here's Spates, right up the middle, is hit and has a first down. He's brought down by Valencia, the safety, and that'll be another first down here, though, for the Mustangs. They cross over into road territory to the 48. Gain of 11. Mustangs already over 150 yards rushing in this game. Especially that big left side of the offensive line. Osuna weighs at 310. Reyes, the left tackle, weighs 340. Just inside road territories, they hand off Spates. Spates going left, but it's stymied by the road defense. The road defense comes up with a big stop. Barrios among those in on the tackle, along with Ramos. And it's going to be no gain. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Four down lineman here for Rowe. Here it's going to be handoff. Solis finds a hole, cuts through up to about the 42-yard line. A gain of 6 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down. Mustangs 2 for 3 on 3rd downs. Brought down by Valencia again. And there was the quarterback. Vicente Valdez came in the late first quarter. Valdez is a sophomore. There's an unbalanced line to the right side. They're going to give this to Solis. And Solis hit in the backfield. Nowhere to go for him. And on 3rd down, Rowe comes up with a huge stop here. And pushes him back to the 44-yard line. See what Memorial decides to do here with the loss of yards. They might bring on the punting unit. You can see there, Solis, no chance there as Rowe was all over that. Read it very well. Ramos in there on the stop along with De La Garza. And here's the first punt of the evening. It's going to be angled and takes a huge Warrior bounce, and Memorial kills that quickly at about the 25-yard line. So first punt of the evening, and Rowe will set up at the 25 with 8:33 to go here in the first half. Both teams have all 3 of their timeouts. It's Halloween. Yeah, I see 5 Dalmatians out there. We're the other 96. people in their costumes and everything. I was at work today. I had a number of people in costumes and with some Halloween-themed candy as well. Little boo brownies today. It was a fun day. And here's a handoff. This is Alex Lopez with a big hole. First down and more into the secondary. And Adebawale has to force him out of bounds after a big gain there by the senior running back. Lopez came in just under 500 yards. He may be over 600 yards before the night is done. And a gain of 21 yards. So we're up to the row 46. Here's Garza. Gives to Lopez again. Lopez crosses midfield into Mustang territory to about the 48. And it's going to be second down and short. Gain of 6 on the play, and that'll put the Warriors over 100 yards rushing. See the replay. Second down and 4. And here's a handoff. Looks like Lopez again, and Lopez bottled up at the line of scrimmage. Is Lopez is brought down by 45, Jonathan Garcia. A couple of other Mustangs. This will bring up third down. There's no gain on that play, so it'll bring third down and 4. Rowe came in averaging 190 yards rushing, 130 passing. So they're going to throw it this time. And this is caught for a first down. And look at this. Breaks a tackle. That's Jimenez. And Jimenez has huge yardage all the way down inside the red zone for Memorial. So they not only convert on third down, but have a huge run here by Jimenez, who broke a couple of tackles. Look at the stiff arm right there. Finally, Adebawale has to put him down, but not before he got all the way down to the Mustang 10-yard line, a 38 yards on the short pass and the long run. Garza up to 96 yards passing now. Garza going to hand this off. This is Jimenez. Cuts inside, has room, and a touchdown. And Jose Jimenez goes in for his second score of the night, giving him 10 touchdowns on the year. And the Warriors now climb into first place. Or first place in the game, I should say, 20-14. Now set up for the extra point. Garza, the quarterback, is the holder. Here's Nunez's kick. Up, and it is good. He's now 3 for 3 in the game, and the Warriors lead it 21-14 with 6.5 to play in the first half. We're going to go to the Smile Cam now. Time for the Smile Cam. And there's Jimenez there. You can see him in the cone of light. Goes in crashing through for his second touchdown of the night. Jimenez always a menace on the goal line. 6:30 to go. Both teams with all 3 of their timeouts as we kick it off to Memorial. It's going to be caught at the 23. This is Alanis. Alanis across the 30, has room, crashes through the 40, still going, up near midfield, and is still going. Ball comes loose, and it looks like the Mustangs fall on it. Not sure if it was I think they are ruling that was a fumble because they're saying Memorial's possession from that spot where the ball ended up. And it was recovered by the Mustangs' Axel Bocanegra after a big run by Alanis. That's going to be all the way to the 42 in road territory. There's another look at the kick return. And you see he just kept going, kept breaking tackles, and it eventually lost the football. And here on first down, Mustangs running that football. That's Spates. And Spates able to pick up some yardage to the 40. And a gain of 2 on the play. Clock now running under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Valdez in there, quarterback. He's had some experience in previous games, mostly in when Memorial's been way ahead. Here's Spates off the toss, breaks a tackle, and he's up close to the first down. He'll be a couple yards short. So he moves the ball now inside the 35. They need the 32 for the first down, and they're going to spot this at the 33, it looks like. Mustangs 2 for 4 on third down. Big entertaining game here between these two Titans. Toss to Spates out of the full house backfield, and Spates able to spin his way across the 30 to the 29, and he has the first down. Gain of 4 on the play. The clock continues to run at under 4:45 to go in the first half. Again, 3 men in the backfield, T formation. So they give it to Solis, it looks like. And Solis picks up yardage to the 28, just a gain of 1. That'll be second down at 9. Tackle on the play, no more Aguirre. Mustangs here, 3-step drop, and Valdez wanting to throw this to Alanis in double coverage, unable to bring it down. He's trying to catch the Warriors unawares there, but the Warriors defended it well. See it again there. Alanis had the jump, but unable to bring that in. Coverage on the play by Valencia and Rigo Cerda. They'll bring up third down. Third and 9. Could be 2-down territory for Memorial, depending on what they get on third down.
First timeout of the half for Rowe.
And we've got a timeout called here with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first half. A timeout called by Rowe. Teams talking it over. Rowe still with 2 timeouts. There we see the Memorial cheerleaders. The T-Rex mascot. Cheerleaders under the direction of Mr. Pete Ramirez. Taking them to national competitions. And here, Vicente Valdez on 3rd and 9, being chased. And now is going to get sacked. Could not find the open man. Gets sacked back at the 36-yard line. A loss of 8 on the play. And I'll bring up 4th down. Another look at it here. So he was being chased initially by one of the defensive linemen, and then Dante Rodriguez got through in there. And also in there was Justin Filan. It's now 4th and 17. And it looks like Memorial will go for this. They're 1 for 1 on 4th down. Valdez looking to throw. Being chased by Filan, lets it go toward the end zone. Man is open, and it's caught. Touchdown. Michael Alanis with the catch for 36 yards. And the Mustangs have their 3rd TD of the evening. Seven plays, 42 yards. Well, there might be a flag down. This is way back at the line of scrimmage. Had only one penalty all night.
Offense, holding, number 78, 10-yard penalty.
Holding on, they announced an offensive player, so it's an offensive lineman. And that'll cost the Mustangs a touchdown there, and they'll move 10 yards back. So 4th and 17. It looked like a 36-yard touchdown. Becomes 4th and 27. Team's on to punt. Still plenty of time on the play clock. Mercy back to receive is Nomar Aguirre standing at his 10-yard line. A little bit of pressure here, but they get this off. Aguirre won't have a chance for a return, though, as the ball goes out of bounds. Looked like it was inside the 20, and it is, about the 18-yard line. So that's a tough one there for Memorials. They have a seemingly tying touchdown negated through a holding penalty. And it's going to be row football here with 2:45 to go here in the first half. Mind you, Memorial will receive to start the second half. Warriors have 2 timeouts to work with. Here's a run play. This is Lopez. Lopez turning the corner, has the first down, bounced out by Adebawale, who's having a big night. Adebawale came in with 48 tackles. And Lopez, who's having a big night as well, has another first down here for this Warrior team. Oh, this might be coming back, though. So officials are talking it over. Had a penalty. Yeah, we'll see what this is about.
Offense, number 2, holding, 10-yard penalty.
Holding against the Warriors. So this is the first penalty tonight against the Warriors. This will move them all the way back to the 8-yard line. So that negates the 12-yard run there by Lopez. Two men in the backfield with Garza. They're going to give it to Lopez, and Lopez hit at the line, picks up maybe a yard, and that's going to be it. That might take us down to the 2-minute timeout. Another penalty flag is down. Yeah, not a flag after all.
Timeout.
Yeah, not a flag. It was just a yellow piece of tape or something, some debris. But anyway, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. 21-14, Nikki Rowe in front. And will give us a chance to recognize our main event fan of the night. That's the Mustang fan of the night. Fan of the night is going to be from Memorial, Miss Cindy Richards. Yes, staying right in the middle, holding the blue box. And Miss Richards, a long-time McAllen ISD employee. She retired as a few years ago. She was the CEO, in charge of all the business for McAllen ISD, and she's a big fan. She and her husband Terry, and a lot of McAllen ISD officials out there, and main event out there to celebrate Miss Richards. Congratulations to her, our main event fan of the night. So Rowe, see what they can do here after picking up a holding penalty and facing now a 2nd and 19. Here's a play action. Garza to throw this, and this is caught. And that's Luis Bettis with the catch near the first down marker. Actually, he's near the 10-yard marker, so it's going to bring up 3rd down at 11. I was thinking for a second to be 3rd and 1, but 3rd and 11. So he's pushed out of bounds by Castellanos. And they've got the ball now at the 18-yard line after a pickup of 9. That puts Garza over 100 yards passing. Rowe 2 for 3 on 3rd downs, facing a 3rd and 10 here. And now we got a timeout called by the Warriors. Warriors
Timeout,
with their
Rowe.
second timeout
Second
of the
half.
evening have 1 remaining. Minute 55 showing on the clock here in the first half.
Let's go, Big Blue. Let's go, Big
3rd down and 10 situation.
Again, you do your job, you got flash, you got deep. Yep. Well, you're on that side.
Let's go, Big Blue.
Hey.
Okay, well, teams have talked things over. Rowe facing a 3rd and 10 here. Don't want to risk a turnover here this deep in your own end. But you do want to keep the ball away from Memorial. Memorial will still have enough time and probably half a field to play with if they force Rowe to punt here. So trips to the right for Garza. 1 man in the backfield's Lopez. Play action. Garza stepping up, now fires, and this is incomplete. Looked like it was intended for his teammate Benji De Leon, the freshman receiver, and that'll bring up 4th and 10. Another look at it here. You can see Memorial's pass rush was getting through there. Jose De La Garza, the nose guard, almost able to sack the quarterback. Threw it overthrew De Leon. Adebawale was the man providing coverage. What a night he's had already. Alanis standing to receive this punt at about his own 45-yard line. Garza, the quarterback, is also their punter. First row punt tonight. And this is going to take a huge row bounce and a big roll as well. So it goes all the way down to the 28-yard line for it's killed with 1:34 to go here in the first half. Mustangs do have all 3 of their timeouts to work with, but with only a minute 34, they may not be able to stay exclusively on the ground like they like to. You see Aguirre kind of playing the center field role for the Rowe Warriors. And here's a toss right to Spates. And Spates has room. He's into the secondary now, has a first down. He tries to cut inside, and he's going to be pulled down by Rigo Cerda. Aguirre also in the area, but a huge run there by Spates. Also got an official's timeout right now as they deal with a player who is down. Ball goes all the way to the Rowe 38-yard line. 28-yard run here for Spates. We look at it again. We're going to take a break. We'll step aside. So you see Spates on the 28-yard jaunt all the way into Rowe's 38-yard line. Minute 24 to go here in the first half. Rowe up by 7. We'll be back.
The Sames Back to School sale is your perfect way to win. 6 weeks of perfect attendance earns students a chance to win a new car from Sames. And any student gets $500 off MSRP at Sames McAllen Ford or always online at SamesMcAllenFord.com. Drive local, drive Sames.
And welcome back here at DQ Fan Field. It's a scary, happy Halloween. Enjoying our little Halloween presentation here, and it's been an exciting game so far with 5 touchdowns in the first half. Rowe in the lead. They were trailing 14-7 at one point and now have the lead at 21-14. But Memorial trying to come back here. It just had a 28-yard burst by Braxton Spates. And a 1st and 10 here for Memorial at the Rowe 38-yard line. Minute 24 to go. Last timeout was an official's timeout, so Memorial still with all 3 of their timeouts.
Under 2 minutes, we had an injury. Therefore, there's a 10-second runoff, but Memorial has taken a timeout to avoid the runoff.
Let's go Mustang, let's go. Let's go Mustang, let's go. Let's go Mustang, let's go.
All right, and the official was explaining there that in that situation in the last 2 minutes, it's a new rule that has surfaced in recent years. Memorial had the choice of taking either a 10-second runoff or being charged with a timeout. They chose to be charged with a timeout since seconds are getting scarce. And this is a rule that surfaced because of teams, especially in the college ranks, and you've seen it in the NFL as well, where players will fake an injury in order to get the clock stopped. So now they simply, since officials are not doctors, they simply, there's an injury inside of 2 minutes, then they have that sanction there on the offense. You see Valencia's had a big night tonight.
We want a touchdown. We wanna.
Memorial averaging over 30 points a game, held to 14 here in the first half so far, but might get some more. You've still got a minute 24 to work with and 2 timeouts. Full house backfield for the Mustangs. And Valdez will give it to Spates again. And he's able to pick up some yardage across the 35 to about the 34. A flag is down. And we'll see what that's about.
Offense, number 1, holding, 10-yard penalty.
I believe that's on Memorial. It is. So I'll move this ball back to the 48. 10-yard penalty against the Mustangs. Only the 3rd against Memorial, but 2 of them have been costly holding penalties. And the clock running now at a minute 12 and counting. Memorial with 2 timeouts left. The Mustangs facing a 1st and 20. May have to put the ball up in the air. Valdez, 3-step drop's going to launch this one. And this is incomplete, intended for Alanis, it looked like. Alanis falling down awkwardly. Another injury here in the last 2 minutes, and this might be another timeout they charge to the Mustangs. When they take another look at it here. Oh, and Alanis coming down awkwardly. Coverage on the play by Valencita and Cerda. And Mustangs now facing a second down. 2nd and 20. Team's coming back now. 54 seconds left. So 2nd down and 20 now. And they'll give this to Solis. And Solis, with a flag coming down, is wrapped up and thrown out of bounds at about the 46, a gain of only 2. Stops the clock at 47 seconds left.
Offense, holding, 10-yard penalty, number 85.
Miss against Memorial again. And there's another look at the run by Solis. Didn't prove fruitful. And they move all the way back into their own territory now. They're going to be at the 44 in Mustang territory. And it'll be 2nd out and 28. So they get the down back. 27 seconds left now, and they're going to do a little flip pass here to Alanis. Alanis able to run up to the 49-yard line. And a gain of 5 on the play. I don't know if they'll try to stop the clock
Memorial.
now. They do.
Second
they use
of the
a
half.
timeout. 17 seconds left. "17 seconds remain in the first half. We'll have our marching bands. First, Nikki Rowe, led off by the Tiaras, and they'll be leading off the halftime performance. But we're going to step aside for a moment. We'll be right back. High schoolers and middle schoolers are invited to McAllen ISD's College Night on Monday, November 3rd. Parents also welcome. About 100 institutions plus branches of the Armed Forces will have booths on hand for you to visit, ask questions, and help you build your future. Health vaccines are available too. McAllen ISD College Night, Monday, November 3rd, 6 to 8 p.m. at McAllen High School Gym. Welcome back here, and Mustangs, 17 seconds left in the half. 3rd down and very long. Throw this, complete the pass inside the row 40, and that's Alanis there. And that's going to be well short of the first down, and also stops the clock with 9 seconds left. This ball's at the row 37. See the replay here as Valdez had rolled out to avoid the row pass rush, and Alanis making the catch. 14 yards. That's the first completed pass for Memorial here in this game. Now 4th and 9. It looked like they'll go for this. Timeout called by Nikki Rowe.
Last timeout of their half.
4th and 9, and the Warriors used their last timeout with 9 seconds left. Want to make sure if Memorial is going to throw a bomb, they don't want to give up any kind of tying touchdown here. Let's make sure everybody's on the same page with that. Memorial will probably throw it deep one time as they're out of field goal range. They might throw something short and try to get out of bounds, or at least use their timeout. So they can throw anywhere on the field. They can be over the middle or toward the sideline. They can use that timeout and bring on the field goal unit. Would need to probably pick up probably about 15 yards to make that realistic. That would make it about a 40-yard field goal. So 4th and 9 now. And here's a run by Solis. And Solis cutting inside. Going to be very close to a first down. And I think he got it. He gets the first down with 10 yards on 4th and 9. And I think the Mustangs use their final timeout here to keep the clock stopped at 3 seconds. So a 10-yard run there by Solis.
Timeout, Memorial. Last timeout
on
of the
4th
half.
down. And 3 seconds left. Both teams out of timeouts now. And see, from here at the 27-yard line, it'd be about a 44-yard field goal attempt.
They're going to drop back in. Get a gun. Gun, go. Go to it. Yeah, we got a vertical outside. What do you want? What do you want Jaden on? You want Jaden on a vert?
You see one of the Rowe fans there. Spirited flag waving. It's been a breezy, balmy night here at DQ Fan Field. And it looks like the Mustangs eschewing the field goal. Will try something toward the end zone. High snap there to Valdez. Has a little bit of time now, being flushed out. Still wants to throw. He's going to launch this one, and incomplete. As Alanis runs into the Prancers, who are standing by to perform at halftime. And we are at the break. Our score, 21 for Rowe, 14 for Memorial. And Rowe in front here as the teams head to the locker room. So we'll bring on the Rowe Tiaras dance team.
Halftime.
Fine there at the end. The Tiaras will perform, followed by the Rowe Marching Band under Mr. Bruce Brooker Keys. And then it'll be the Memorial Prancers. And after the Prancers dance team, it'll be the Memorial Band under the direction of Mr. Angel Martinez. So enjoy that. We'll see you on the other side for the second half.
tiara of the week is Isabella Avila. The Tiaras will now perform a kick routine to the song entitled Timber. We are proud to announce that the Mighty Warrior Band received a Division I rating at the UIL Pigskin Jubilee and will be competing at the Area G Marching Contest in Mercedes tomorrow, November 1st at 4:15 p.m. We will now perform our award-winning pigskin show entitled The Equinox. Our show includes October, featuring soloist Tim Sines on oboe, The Colony from the movie Ants, When October Goes, featuring Juan Rios on flugelhorn, Flight of the Bumblebee, featuring soloist Jonuel Gamero on flute and Jasmine Wooden on mellophone, and Fratelli Chase from The Goonies. And now, under the field direction of Isaiah Estrada and Juan Rios Jr., we proudly present the Nikki Rowe High School Mighty Warrior Marching Band and The Equinox.
Have fun.
And now, a special tomahawk salute to the great students, teachers, administration, community members, band parents, band boosters, and sponsors of Nikki Rowe High School Band. Together, we are truly built different. The Rowe Band is under the direction of Bruce Brooker Key, Danny Elizondo Jr., Christina Gaona, Renee Reyes, and Ricky Vela. Color guard consultant is Orlando Gaitan, and color guard instructor is Michaela Santiago. Front ensemble instructor is Ian Charlton. An extra special thanks to our central administration for their continued and tireless support of our community. We would also like to thank the following businesses for their sponsorship and support this season: Copy Zone, South Texas Health System Clinics, BJ's Brewhouse, and Bella's Taxidermy. The Warrior Band would like to congratulate the McAllen Memorial Mustang Band on their Division I rating at Pigskin and wish them the best of luck at the Area G competition. Thank you, and go Warriors!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Memorial's halftime festivities featuring our finest student performers, the Prancers, the Color Guard, and the band that rocks the Rio Grande, the McAllen Memorial Mustang Marching Band. Prancer of the Week is Ashley Hernandez. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the McAllen Memorial Prancers. This evening, the Mustang Band will present their Fall 2024 UIL production entitled Colors in Sound. Movement 1, The Red Machine. Movement 2, True Colors. Movement 3, Blue Dabadi. And Movement 4, Blue Shades and Blue Rondo. Soloists this season are Rebecca Gonzalez on flute, Trinity Esparza, Pamela Maldonado, and Adrian Waller on clarinet, and Wyatt Wilson on the Barry saxophone. And now, drum majors Jaime Guerrero, Rebecca Gonzalez, and Amanda Soria Cueto, you may begin your performance of Colors in Sound.
your hands together for the McAllen Memorial
Mustang Marching Band! Huge thank you goes out to our amazing Memorial Band Booster organization and our outstanding band parents for all their energy and support of the band members day in and day out every year. Memorial Band would like to thank McAllen ISD Superintendent Dr. Gutierrez, school board members, and Mrs. Deborah Loya, Fine Arts Director, Fine Arts Music Coordinator Omar Samaniego, and district officials for all their support each and every season. We also want to thank our McAllen High School administration, Ramiro Castillo Jr., Principal, administration, teachers, and staff for all their support of the band. McAllen Memorial Band directors are Angel L. Martinez Jr., Araceli Rodriguez, Deborah Luna, Mark Mertens, Angel Aldana. The band is also assisted by Marcos Silguera, Lola Campos, and Cody Hasso. Color Guard is under the direction of Sofia Sanchez and Jeremy Fowler. The Memorial Band would like to wish the Nikki Rowe High School Band all the best this entire school year and good luck at area marching tomorrow in Mercedes. We hope you enjoyed our halftime festivities. Enjoy the second half of the game, and go Mustangs!
And welcome back. We're getting ready for the second half of action between Nikki Rowe and Memorial. Nikki Rowe on top, 21-14 as we start the third quarter. It was Nikki Rowe that will be receiving to start this second half as well. Let's take a look at the halftime stats. And you see our score there, the first downs, a lot of first downs, 21 combined first downs in the first half, favoring Rowe right now. Rushing yards, Memorial's almost 2-to-1 edge there at 211 yards already in the first half. On pace for 400 yards tonight. Passing, though, we talked about Nikki Rowe being balanced. Look at that, 114 rushing, 105 passing. For Memorial, it's about what we expected. Rushing 211 and passing just 14 yards for the Mustangs. And total yards about even. Penalties were light, although Memorial had some near the end that hurt them on their last drive. No turnovers and third downs. 2 for 4, 50% for Rowe, and 3 for 7, just under 50%. For the Mustangs. And there we can see the little Mustangs and even some bigger Mustangs running across the field. A lot of Halloween costumes out there. So they run across the field to kick off the second half. A lot of students across McAllen ISD, 19,500 kids had fun today. They're allowed to dress up at their respective schools and have a big time. And here comes some little Warriors too. Got some little Warriors out there running onto the field to recognize to lead off the Rowe Warriors. They'll be football players just a few years from now. Yeah, look at the little guy run. He's excited. And here come the big ones, the big Warriors. And we're all set for this second half of action. Mind you, reviewing the standings in District 16 5A, Division 1, Memorial is 5-0. They're in the playoffs, but they can tie or clinch a share of the first place district title with a win tonight. They would clinch a share. The only other team that can catch them is Edinburgh Bella. And meanwhile, it's Nikki Rowe at 3-2. They're 2 games back out of first place, and they're right now in a tie for fourth place. You've got Memorial, Bella, and Mackay in first, second, and third, and then Rowe and Palmview are tied for fourth. And Rowe has the tiebreak edge over Palmview, but if there ends up in a 3-way tie between Rowe, Palmview, and Mission, Mission is 2-4, right now a game back, or a game and a half back. Mission, Palmview, and Rowe all end up tied with the same record. They would have to go to positive points, and that would end up favoring Mission. So we'll see how things unfold here. And we've got a second half of action to play as Rowe picks it up at their 11 and runs this up to the 24-yard line. So Rowe will start from the 24 here in the start of the third quarter. Rowe in that first half with 114 yards rushing. There they go. They're going to line up receiver Ronaldo Gonzalez in the slot on the top side. Going to run this. This is Garza, the quarterback. And he's bounced out of bounds by Castellanos. There is a flag down. Just about a 3-yard gain there for Garza. And we'll see what the flag is about.
MHS, here we go. Busty, MHS, here we go.
Offense, holding, number 2, 10-yard penalty.
MHS, let's go Mustangs.
So this will be against Rowe. This will move it all the way back to the 14-yard line. 10-yard penalty. Just the second penalty of the night on the Warriors. Warriors will take on Mac High at this stadium next week. We'll have that game for you. See the Rowe marching band, and there's the Memorial Band. They're standing next to each other on the track in front of the big scoreboard. Showing a little McAllen ISD solidarity here. And back to action here, and there's Alex Lopez with a big run. Big hole here, first down and more. Running down the sideline. One man can catch him, no, and it's going to be a touchdown. 86 yards to the house for Alex Lopez. And Alex Lopez with his 3rd touchdown of the last 2 weeks. Wow, 86 yards, and that puts Rowe up by 2 scores. That'll give him 200 yards rushing for the Warriors. Not sure if the band realizes it. Oh, and possibly a flag. I think there was a penalty somewhere. We'll see what this is. Are they going to say he was stepped out of bounds, I think. There's no flag anywhere. But they're going to say Lopez stepped out of bounds at the Memorial 49. So Lopez still with a huge run there of about 40 yards. 37-yard run there. And there's Jimenez. Jimenez onto the left side, and he has big yardage. Here's another look at that last play. This is 2 plays ago where Lopez, let's see if we can see if he stepped out of bounds near midfield. They've been right about in there. Yeah, and I think it may have just stepped on that line. I thought a player may have touched him. It looks like he may have just stepped on the white line. And 9-yard pickup a moment ago by Jimenez. They'll give this to Lopez now. Lopez hit in the backfield, fights his way up near the line of scrimmage. Actually going to lose a yard. And that'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and less than a yard now for the Warriors. Warriors, as we mentioned, are 2 for 4 on 3rd down. That was a scary moment for Coach Moses Patterson as he thought the Mustangs had gone down by 2 scores for a moment. Hand off straight ahead. Here's a 1st down for the Warriors. Oh, and breaking the tackle. Broke the tackle and kept going to about the 33. 7-yard run there. And how about this? Memorial Mustangs volleyball team. They are by-district champions, and there they are on the sideline. They beat Brownsville Pace tonight 3-0. And they advance to the area round of the state playoffs. They'll be taking on Mission Veterans Memorial. Congratulations to the Memorial Mustangs, by-district champs. They'll join Mac High, who are also by-district champions in volleyball. They won last night over Brownsville-Rivetta. So the two McAllen schools defeating two Brownsville schools in 6 sets. 3-0 and last night, 3-0 tonight. So a short run by the Warriors, got up to the 32-yard line, picked up a yard. Okay, and there's Garza with pressure, throws, and this is incomplete. Was intended for Mikhail Hinojosa. And the ball will be at the 32 still, and it'll be 3rd down. Third down and 9 here for the Warriors. And Garza in trouble, and he's going to be sacked. Sacked by Javi Izagirre. Izagirre has his 7th sack of the year. All the way back to the 35, a loss of 3. And I'll bring up 4th down. Javi Izagirre, the senior defensive end, coming in there to tackle Garza. Now on 4th down and about 12. Garza will line up as a punter. This will be the 2nd punt for Rowe tonight. Morrill's receiver standing back at his own 10. He's going to call fair catch at about the 13-yard line. That's Alanis. And so Memorial will start from its own 13 with 8 minutes, 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Let's see what Memorial does here. They're still down 7. Would have been down 14 if not for Alex Lopez stepping out of bounds at about the 49-yard line on an apparent 86-yard touchdown run. Here's Memorial. They'll give it to Jaden Solis. Solis had a touchdown in the first half. Flag goes down as he turns the corner. Is out of bounds at the 16.
Offense, number 10. Correction, number 19, holding, 10-yard penalty.
It's against the Mustangs. Yeah, Mustangs have had their share of holding penalties here tonight. So we take another look here. Can't quite see where the hold was. And this will move the ball all the way back to the 6. And here's a handoff. This is Solis again. And Solis carries it up to about the 18-yard line, a gain of 12 on the play. "12 yards there for Solis. If you take another look here, good blocking by Memorial. He finally brought down by Valencia. So 2nd down and 5 now for the Mustangs. Got an unbalanced line to the left. They'll toss this to Solis again. Solis crosses the 20 up to about the 22-yard line. He'll be a yard short. And that'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 1 for the Mustangs. By the way, Vicente Valdez still in there at quarterback as he came in for Kane Coy in the late first quarter. Valdez, a sophomore. Valdez will hand this off. Looks like Spates on 3rd and short. And he crosses the 25 up to the 27 and has a first down. The 5-yard pickup. Mustangs now 4 for 8 on 3rd down. So Mustangs with a little breathing room here. They've still got Solis and Spates in the backfield. 2 men split to the left as they give it to Solis. Not much room for him here, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like, the 26. And I'll bring up 2nd down and 10. You see Solis fighting for space there, but just nowhere to go. Tackle Julian Nava. And I think also in there on that stop was Justin Filan. So 2nd and 9. 4-man defensive front here for Rowe. So they're going to give this to Spates. Able to cut inside before he's brought down by a couple of tacklers. He got up to the 28-yard line. He'll bring up 3rd down and long. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. See it here, and about 3 or 4 Warriors it took to bring him down. Led by Dante Rodriguez, who picked up Spates' leg, so he couldn't keep running. Okay, 3rd down and 7. Going to toss this to Solis, who wants to throw the ball. Throwing it long intended for Alanis, but incomplete. Interesting call there as Solis pulled up to throw it. And Alanis was open, but it's a bit overthrown. We'll take another look here. And I'll bring up 4th down. Mustangs on to punt for just the 2nd time tonight. Actually, the 3rd. Had a little bit of pressure there. And this is going to take a Mustang roll all the way down to inside the 25. Maybe even the 22. Going to kill there at the 22, I believe. And that's where the Warriors will set up. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And the Warriors have the ball back. Warriors up by a touchdown. They trailed twice, trailed by 7-0 and 14-7 scores. And then they've scored the last 14 points. That was, in fact, they outscored the Mustangs 14-0 in the 2nd frame to take that 21-14 lead. Wind is picked up, now blowing into the faces of the Warriors here in this 3rd quarter. And Garza's going to hand this off. Looks like Jimenez on the carry, trying to break a tackle. Fights his way up to about the, looks like the 24-yard line. And picked up a gain of 2. See another look at it there. A double Wally in there on the tackle, and a couple of other Mustangs, including the linebacker, Dalton Keller. Second down and 9. Here's play action for Garza, being chased, throws this, it's caught near the 1st down marker. That's Luis Bettis. Castellanos wrestled him out of bounds. And I think they're going to say this is going to be third down and short now. So they spot the ball at the 31. Third down about a yard. Warriors 3 for 6 on third down. You're 3rd and 1. Garza loses the ball for a moment and then has to scramble there at the end. Might be just short. Had the presence of mind to stretch the ball out as he was going down. I think they're going to say his knee touched back at the 30. So it's actually a loss of a yard. And it's 4th down. And yeah, they're saying he's down at the 30, although it looked like his hip was actually on top of a Mustang defender at that point. See if his knee touched. He's not down yet. Maybe right there. Yes, maybe right there. Part of the knee might be touching. So 4th down, they'll go for this. Here's Garza. And Garza tries to turn it upfield. Getting close, but I don't think he got there. Got a yard to the 31, but he needed the 32. And the Warriors rolled the dice deep in their own end, and it's going to be Mustang football. Turnover on downs. And the crowd getting into this. So now the Warrior defense will need to come up with a big stop here. 3:04 to go here in the third quarter. Mustangs with the ball at the Warrior 31-yard line. They got to run this. This is Solis, and look at this. Got a first down, one man to beat here. That's Serta. And Serta saves the touchdown as Solis takes it all the way down inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal here for the Mustangs. But there might also be a flag down back upfield. There is a flag back at the 25. That was right where Solis made his cut upfield. Yeah, we'll see what this is about.
Offense, holding, number 5. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
It's against the Mustangs. That'll negate the long run. It's about a 25-yard run down inside the 5-yard line. Instead, a holding penalty moves the ball back to the 35.
Repeat first down.
Mustangs with 55 yards in penalties tonight. So 1st and 14 now is a spot foul. Got an unbalanced line to the left. They'll run this left. This is Spates here. And Spates, it's a healthy shove from big Sean Reyes, who weighs in, tips the scales at 340 pounds. He's just pushed the whole pile forward all the way to the 23-yard line. 12-yard run. And it'll be 2nd down and 2 now. And think about Spates. It always takes several players to bring him down. A very tough man to tackle, weighs over 200 pounds. Here's 2nd down and 2. Spates and Solis in the backfield. This will go to Solis, trying to turn that corner. Is able to get around Ramos. Ramos makes the tackle, but not before Solis picked up the first down. A new set of downs here for the Mustangs as they get the ball to the 20. Mustangs actually about the 19-yard line. Unbalanced line to the left. And here's Spates with the hole up the middle. Was starting to the left and then cut back to the right. He gets back up to the 12-yard line. A gain of about 8 on the play. Mustangs over 250 yards rushing now. It's going to be 2nd down and 3. I think Nomar Aguita in there on that stop for the Warriors. Approaching the last minute of play here in the third quarter. Second and 3, split backfield. And they'll give this to Spates. Picks up a block from the quarterback, cuts inside, and up to about the 6-yard line. It'll be first and goal here for the Mustangs. 6-yard run. Mustangs trying to tie it up here in this third quarter. Nick Valencia in there on the stop, along with teammate Aaron Alejandro. Last 30 seconds of the third quarter. Mustangs first and goal. Here it goes to Spates. Spates hit at the line of scrimmage and now forced back by several Warriors. It'll be second and goal. They'll give him forward progress, I think, to the 5-yard line, or actually the 4. And they'll probably let the clock run out, and they do. So end of the third quarter, Mustangs trailing 21-14, but knocking on the door with a second and goal from the 4-yard line when we come back. You're watching Football Night in McAllen ISD.
The McAllen Education Foundation proudly supports teachers.
Since 1996, the foundation has funded innovative teacher grants worth more than $550,000.
And benefited close to 60,000 of our students.
These grants allow us to explore our imaginations and open new worlds for our students.
They raise funds by hosting a bowling tournament and helping with the superintendent's golf tournament.
And we appreciate those sponsors who'd made it happen.
You can help too by donating at the McAllen Education Foundation website.
Thank you, McAllen Education Foundation, for all that you do.
We're back on this happy Halloween. Second and goal for the Mustangs at the 4-yard line. Mustangs haven't scored since the first quarter when they had 2 touchdowns in their first 2 drives. Trying to tie up the game here. Second and goal as we start the fourth quarter. And here is Spates, hit in the backfield. Manages to get back to the line of scrimmage, but the Warrior defense coming up with 2 big plays here. And it's going to be third and goal. There's another look at it here. The first man back there was Fabian De La Garza. Slowed up Spates enough to allow teammates to get there. Aguita also in on the stop. And now third down and goal. Mustangs 4 for 9 on third down. They're at the 4. And they're going to pitch this outside. Here's Spates. Spates hit at the 5 and falls forward to the 3. It'll be fourth down and goal. Fourth down from the 3. And I'm sure the Mustangs will go for this. So even if they don't get it, they pin the Warriors back deep inside their own 5. Now I think they're going to want to call a timeout. And the Mustangs do.
Timeout.
Mustangs
Memorial.
with a timeout.
First of the second half.
They have 2 remaining. And they want to talk things over, facing a fourth down and 3. What an exciting game it has been. Warriors in a not quite a must-win situation, but pretty close to it coming into tonight. And Memorial with plenty to play for themselves. Even though they've clinched a playoff berth, they can clinch a share of the district title with the win tonight. See what else is going on tonight in the district. We see a plane flying overhead, which reminds me that McAllen ISD has an aviation class kids can take to earn a private pilot's license. They actually will fly planes and get their hours in to earn a private pilot's license. They can earn the drone operator's license too. 4th and goal. And here they toss it to the right side. Nowhere to run here for Solis. And the Warriors are coming up with a huge stop here on 4th down. They tackle the Mustang runner all the way back at the 10. So it'll be a turnover on downs. So the Warriors, after taking a chance, turning the ball over on downs at their own 31-yard line, Mustangs able to drive all the way down to the 3 before they themselves are denied. The Warriors will take over at the 10 here with 10:31 to go in the 4th quarter. Still clinging to a 7-point lead. First down. And here's a play to Lopez, and the Mustangs read this very well. Dalton Keller crashing in from his linebacker spot for the tackle. And that'll be a loss of 3 yards, back to the 7. Been a close game here tonight with no team leading by more than 7. Mustang may have been offside, could be a free play here. Garza thinks it is, throws deep and incomplete. No flags on the play. Oh, there is a flag way back at the line of scrimmage. That may have been where the offside was. So this will be 5 yards against the Mustangs.
Offside, 5-yard penalty.
So that brings up 2nd down and 8 now after the penalty. Mind you, Lopez had been tackled for a 5-yard loss, or a 3-yard loss on 1st down. And now here's a play action. Garza to throw this, and it's knocked down by the linebacker, Castaneda. Castaneda had a chance at an interception there as well. Bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and 8. We'll take another look. Garza fired this one in there, and it was tipped away. Castellanos also in there on coverage. 3rd down and 8 now for the Warriors. They're 3 for 7. 3 men to the left for Garza is being chased. Now he's going to run it. Flag is down. Garza runs for an apparent 1st down. Well, we'll see what the flag is about.
Offense, holding. 10-yard penalty, half a distance to the goal.
Oh, it's against the Warriors. It'll be a half the distance penalty. Just 6 yards.
To the 6.
In this case. Moving back to the 6, it'll be 3rd down again. So Warriors will talk this over. There we see Coach Taylor in the middle of your screen. And Coach Patterson, his counterpart in his 5th year as head coach of the Mustangs. Longtime defensive coordinator as well. Had a shaken up Mustang. That's Isagita coming off the field.
You're with us, defense! Defense, come on! Defense! Defense! Defense, yell it! Defense!
So 3rd and 14 now for the Warriors.
Defense! Defense!
Mustangs, if they can get a stop, can play with half the football field. 4-man rush. Garza steps up in the pocket. Looks like he wants to run now. Has a lot of space. And slides down at the 30-yard line. Picks up the first down. On 3rd and 14, Garza able to run for the first. And there's an official's timeout. So the ball is out to the 31-yard line. A gain of 25 on that play. Take another look here. Garza wanted to throw, had nowhere to go, was flushed out. And ran for 25 yards and a first down. You see the cause of the injury there. We're going to take a break, step aside. 9.5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. And it's the Warriors up by 7. We'll be right back. McAllen ISD's 2025 Superintendent Scholarship Golf Tournament was a huge success. More than $68,000 was raised for student scholarships. We want to thank everyone who contributed and be on the lookout for this year's event coming this spring. McAllen ISD, we are all in. And back here at DQ Fan Field on this Halloween special. It's been a pretty entertaining game, 21-14. No score in the second half. 1st and 10 here for the Warriors. And Garza looks like he wants to go deep. He does down the right sideline. Incomplete. So it's intended for Landon Bedetta. And that'll bring 2nd down and 10. Castellanos coverage on the play. No flags on the play. Oh, may have been a flag. Let's see, they're talking to the official now.
Come on, yeah, blue and gold, blue and gold. Come on, yeah, blue and gold, blue and gold. Yeah, with us. Come on, yeah, blue and gold, blue and
Defensive holding. 10-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Holding against the Mustangs, who have had a ton of holding calls against them tonight. This is going to move the ball up to the 41-yard line. And it'll be an automatic first down. They'll look at it, and there's the hold there, although usually they call that as pass interference if the ball's in the air at that moment. But either way, it's going to be a first down for Nikki Rowe. And Garza's going to hand this off. Here's Lopez. Lopez able to turn the corner, and he gets to the 44-yard line. The gain of 3 on the play. Clock running at 9 minutes to go now. Rowe still up by a touchdown. He saw the ball come out, but it was as the runner was down. Here's a handoff. This is Jimenez, and Jimenez fights his way up to about the 49. Gain of 5 on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd down and short. Rowe closing in on 200 yards rushing now. Both teams have had big nights on the ground. Stevie Gonzalez in there on the tackle, as was Keller. 3rd down and 2 here for the Warriors. Oh, and a fumbled snap. Garza picks it up, trying to run, throws the ball, it's picked off. Adebawale with the intercept at the 45-yard line in Mustang territory, his 4th pick of the year. It's our first turnover tonight. And this is Adebawale's 4th intercept. He has all 4 Mustang interceptions this season. So he got the intercept. And the Mustangs will be at their 45. So we take another look at it here. You can see Garza was in trouble in the 3rd and 2. And was trying to get it to Gonzalez. And Adebawale stepped in there and made the pick. 7:55 to go now. And here's Spates. Spates with a big hole up the middle. Gives a stiff arm, another stiff arm. And down inside the 30-yard line. It's in road territory. And the ball is going to be spotted here at the 27. 28-yard run there by Spates. So Spates very nearly broke that one. So Mustangs knocking on the door now. They're at the Warrior 27. Go with a double tight end formation here as Spates carries it up to about the 24. Picked up 3 yards. Mustangs closing in on 300 for the night. They're at 290 right now. Let's another look at this one. A terrific play from both teams here tonight. Had some brilliant offensive plays and some terrific defensive stands. Can Rowe come up big again, though? And here on 2nd down and 7, this is Solis with it. Cuts inside at the 20, hit at the 10, and still fighting. And down to about the 7-yard line, and it's going to be a 1st and goal here for the Mustangs. It's another look. I see Solis determined running. Finally was brought down by several Warriors, including Alejandro. Actually going to spot this ball at the 6-yard line. The Mustangs with the 1st and goal. They're going to unbalance line to the left side. And now I think a timeout called. It's the Mustangs who are going to take a timeout. And that'll be their 2nd. So they'll have just 1 timeout remaining. 6:19 to go here in the 4th quarter. And we're going to do the fan cam here at DQ Fan Field. A lot of fans dressed up in Halloween costumes tonight. All right, we're back. 1st and goal from the 6-yard line for the Mustangs. Officials talking something over.
Clock operator, please reset to 6:34. We had a timeout. We stopped the game for the timeout, and the clock kept running. 6:34.
They put 6:34 on the clock. Coach Patterson looking on intently. Discussion between Patterson and the referee. referee in charge tonight is Mr. Joe Morales. And Coach Taylor, in his first year as head coach of the Warriors, came over as an assistant coach at Edinburgh Vela. So here they go. Valdez at quarterback, 1st and goal. They can hand this off straight ahead. Spates hit, charges forward into the end zone for the touchdown. And it's a touchdown for the Mustangs. And they're down just 1 point now. Here with 6.5 to play in the 4th. Spates' second touchdown of the night. Has 13 touchdowns on the year. That's the Mustangs' first score points of any kind since the first quarter. Mind you, this started after an Adeba Wally interception near midfield. The Mustangs able to capitalize here, and here's the extra point try is good. And Ruelas now 3 for 3 in the game, and we're tied at 21 with 6:31 to play here in the 4th quarter. Here's another look at the touchdown. Determined running there by Spates for his second touchdown tonight. And we'll take a break. We'll be back with more Football Night at McAllen ISD in a moment. We're tied. The national rankings for the best high schools in America are in, and all 5 McAllen ISD high schools are on it. This is the 11th straight year our high schools have made the list, published by U.S. News and World Report. Congratulations to all 5. McAllen ISD, we are all in. And we're back here as a 55-yard scoring drive for the Mustangs. 4 plays. Had a huge run, 28 yards by Spates that helped set up the touchdown. And here's the kick return by the Warriors across the 30, 35, and up to the 38-yard line as a short run by Anthony Hernandez. And now the Warriors needing to score. They've been scoreless here in the second half after scoring for 14 back in the second quarter. We're going to spot the ball at the 37-yard line. And now the Mustangs looking to get a stop to possibly get a chance for the go-ahead points. So 1st and 10, the 37-yard line. Warriors close to 200 yards rushing, and this is Lopez. Lopez up to the 39-yard line, it looks like. Gain of 2 on the play. That'll put the Warriors at 200 yards. Second and 8 now. Garza rolling out to his right, buys some time, gonna go deep into a crowd, and it's knocked down. Knocked down by the cornerback, Ocañas. Looked like it was intended for Anthony Hernandez. There's Ocañas right there. A big play by the Mustang defense. And this will bring up 3rd down and 8, so you take another look at it. Also had number 7, Josh Castellanos, in that area too. I think Hernandez may have been stepped on. But here it is, 3rd down and 8. And another pass toward the 1st down marker, but this is incomplete. Flag is down though. Yeah, flag is down. Or is it? No, it's just a player's holding by the Warriors declined. Thought it might have been like a player's mouth guard, but I guess it was the flag. Eventually declined, and it was incomplete pass. And they'll bring on the punting unit. And now Memorial will have a chance for go-ahead points here with half the quarter remaining. You see McAllen East standing back around his own 20-yard line. Garza, the quarterback, is the punter. And this will be picked up by McAllen East, and McAllen East brought down at the 21. Didn't have much space there to generate much of a return. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left here in regulation. Here's another look at the punt. So he caught it at the 19, got up to about the 21, maybe the 22. They're going to give him the ball at the 22 right here. Players shaking hands a little bit. So all these players know each other, being crosstown rivals. Here's a toss to Spates. Spates, leading rusher on this team. He got it up to the 24, one of the top rushers in the Valley, in fact. Puts the Mustangs into a 2nd and 8 situation. The clock will run. Mind you, Memorial has only one timeout to work with, and all they need is a field goal. The longest field goal they've hit this year is just 30 yards, or make that 35 yards. Chimine getting the ball to about the 18-yard line in road territory. Under 5 minutes to go now. And on 2nd and 8, the ball comes loose. It's a fumble down there. And I believe Memorial got it back. It's like the quarterback, Valdez, managed to get it back, but a loss of yards, it's 3rd down. It's back at the line of scrimmage. Mustangs 4 for 10 tonight on 3rd down. We've seen Valdez go the distance here since he came in the late 1st quarter. Kane Coy has not returned. We've got a officials timeout at the moment. So not charged to either team. 4:25 to go here in regulation. The cheerleaders, they have state competition of their own. In fact, the Memorial cheerleaders are 2-time state champions. Back in 2018 and 2019 at the UIL state championships. Be competing there again this year. Probably will compete on a national stage as well, along with the road cheerleaders and the McAllen High cheerleaders. Okay, 3rd down and 8 now. And this is going to be snapped to Valdez. Going to throw this into a crowd. It's caught for a 1st down. That's McAllen East with the catch. Brought down by Aguirre at the 47-yard line. A gain of 23 yards on 3rd and 8. It's only the 2nd completion all night for Mustang passing. So the Mustangs up near the 48-yard line, in fact. We're under 4 minutes to go now. Rowe putting 9 men in the box there. Trying to stop the Memorial run as Solis carries it up to midfield, picks up 3. That'll put the Mustangs over 300 yards rushing. They're 302 now. Came in averaging a whopping 338. Tied at 21. We've had 3 ties and a lead change, only 1 lead change in this game. It's when Rowe overtook Memorial and kept the lead for 2 quarters. 2nd down and 8 now. And Valdez back to throw. Had a man streaking downfield, finally has to get rid of it. Nobody there, but I think he got it to cross the line of scrimmage. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Yeah, I think the Mustangs may have dodged a bullet there, not getting called for intentional grounding. So 2:54 to go. And this play's bone dead. It's against the Mustangs. False start. Mustangs with 75 yards and penalties tonight. So it moves them back to the 45. 3rd and 13 now for the Mustangs. The passing formation. Here comes the blitz. Valdez steps up. Now is running in open space. Has the first down as he crosses the 40 in Rowe territory. Out of bounds, stopping the clock at the 38-yard line. Huge play there for the Mustangs. 17 yards on that run by the quarterback. Mustangs now 6 of 12 on their 3rd down conversions. So we see Valdez nowhere to throw it, and of course Rowe was blitzing. He didn't have much time, and once he got some open space, was able to pick up 17 yards. Now at the Rowe 37-yard line, gonna toss this to Spates, avoids 1 tackler, is hit at the line of scrimmage, and will get no more. Clock will keep running at 2:36 and counting. Mustangs with only 1 timeout to work with. Mustangs at 320 yards rushing now. So we see another look at there. Nowhere for Spates to go. Brought down by Rotzbel Ramos. He's had a big night. 2nd down and 10. They give this to Spates, crashing through. And picks up maybe 2 yards. This will put him at the 33-yard line. And we are at the 2-minute timeout. 3rd and 6 here for the Mustangs. We're going to take a break. We'll step aside, and we'll be back in just a moment.
In South Texas, we know family is everything. That's why at South Texas Health System Clinics, we focus on providing exceptional care for generations of patients. Our family practices offer a wide range of services for every member of your family, from infants to seniors. Our experienced physicians take the time to listen and provide personalized care, ensuring the health and well-being of your family for years to come. At South Texas Health System Clinics, we're dedicated to keeping families healthy and happy. We are here for you every step of the way.
And we're back here on football night at McAllen ISD. And the Mustangs have the ball at the 33-yard line, but have a 3rd down now. 3rd down and 6. Still out of field goal range. Let's see what they can do from here. Still have 1 timeout to work with. They give it to Spates. Spates charging forward across the 30 to about the 28. And a gain of 5 there and it'll be 4th down and short. It's going to be 4th down and about a yard, maybe a little bit less. And we're at 1:40 to go. From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal. Longest they've hit this season is 35 actually. And they'll go for this on 4th down. Mustangs 2 for 4 on 4th down. And here is Spates, and he's bottled up, not going to get there. Not going to get there as he is stopped back at the 30-yard line, and it's going to be a turnover on downs once again. So it'll be Rowe football. They're going to give it to Rowe at the 29 with 1:09 to go. Rowe has all 3 of their timeouts remaining. So we might be looking at overtime here pretty soon, unless Rowe can get a big play. Now, mind you, all they need is a field goal. So we'll see what Rowe can do with a minute to go. They'll give it to Lopez. Lopez trying to turn that corner, does. Picks up a yard to the 30. That stops the clock with 1:03. Oh, what a tight game it's been. Second down and 9. Man in motion, that's Bedetta. Garza wants to throw, now taking off, now in trouble, and manages to pick up a few yards. This Memorial was closing in up to the 33, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 6. Let's take another look. You see Garza kept looking downfield. Very nearly brought down by Dylan Sanchez. Keller had a chance at him too. Clock stopped at 56 seconds as Garza was able to get out of bounds. And here they come out with 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And I think Rowe wants to call a timeout. First timeout taken by Rowe here in this second half. 56 seconds left. And Rowe wants to talk things over, facing a 3rd down and 6. We'll take a break and we'll be right back.
The Seams Back to School sale is your perfect way to win. 6 weeks of perfect attendance earn students a chance to win a new car from Seams. And any student gets $500 off MSRP at Seams McAllen Ford, or always online at SeamsMcAllenFord.com. Drive local, drive Seams.
And we're back, 21-21 our score with 56 seconds left in regulation. Could be our first overtime game of the season. 3rd down and 6 here for Rowe. Garza being chased, throws, and this is caught. That's Luis Bettis with the first down, the 43-yard line. They pick up 10 yards. Now they'll go into the hurry-up offense. Garza on 1st and 10. Throws this incomplete though. Stops the clock with 35 seconds left. Intended for Luis Bettis. There's still a long way to go to get into field goal range here for Rowe. They have 2 timeouts left. And 35 seconds on the clock.
Here we go. Defense. Defense.
So second down and 10. And I think Rowe may have moved. And they did. So that'll be 5 yards back for the Warriors. Second and 15 now. Man in motion, that's Landon Bedetta. You're going to throw this, and this is caught by Bedetta. Bedetta with the first down, and still fighting as he gets to the Memorial 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 22 yards. It's another first down there for Rowe. I think it's holding. Oh, my goodness. Holding against the Warriors, and this will come back and wipe out the 22-yard gain. A costly penalty there for Rowe. 25 seconds left here in regulation. He's going to move the ball all the way back to the 28-yard line. So it's a net loss of 32 yards. Only the fifth penalty tonight on Rowe. But that one a big one. And from here, they might just take a knee. And the clock has already started with 12 seconds left. So now it's stopped at 12. I think someone called a timeout. Must have been Rowe. Each team has one timeout remaining. "12 seconds left, second and 25 for the Warriors. They want to talk things over. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a moment. All righty, we'll keep it here. Teams are ready to play. Don't want you to miss any action. 12 seconds left. Warriors might air this one deep. Memorial in a prevent. And they're going to hand this off up the middle. Maybe trying to catch Memorial off guard there, but the Mustangs ready for it. And Alex Lopez is stuffed. Loses back to the 27, a loss of a yard. And I think we'll go to overtime. So we're going to overtime, tied at 21. And there's our overtime rules. See, the game clock is turned off. Now we'll use a coin toss to determine who goes first. Usually teams like to go last, actually, because of they know what they need to get. Teams will alternate possessions starting from the 25-yard line, but after two possessions, if they are still tied, the teams move to the 2-yard line and have only one play from the 2-yard line to try to score, and they keep alternating possessions again until the tie is broken. Same rule as the NCAA follows. And first overtime game we've had all season. Well, again, this is a chance for Memorial. If they get the win, they can own at least a share of the district title. For Rowe, they can move one step closer to possibly clinching a playoff berth. It would move up to 4-2. Now, Palmview, that they were entered the night tied with is playing Edinburgh-Bella. Edinburgh-Bella, one of the stronger teams, so I would imagine Bella will win that game. And if Palmview loses that game, then Rowe has a chance to move into a tie for third place with Mackay if they pull off the win here tonight. It's right now Memorial's first, Bella second, Mackay third, and Rowe fourth.
So you want to talk. We'll go defense. Defense. Okay, coach. And which side do you want? Okay. All right, coach. Good luck.
All right, there you go. It looks like Memorial won the toss. We'll see if they elect to go first or elect to go second. And I think they're going to do this over by the north end zone. So this Halloween night continues. So we have overtime tied at 21. Interestingly, both teams came out firing. Both teams scoring touchdowns on their first two possessions back in the first quarter, in early second quarter. And then it's slowed down since then. And became a defensive struggle. In fact, Rowe was held scoreless the entire second half for Memorial. They were scoreless in the second and third quarters. Able to score midway through the fourth to tie it up. So here goes Rowe, starting from the 25-yard line. No time on the clock. Each team has one timeout per possession. And here goes Rowe. Garza, the throw for the end zone on first down, and it's incomplete, trying to hit Aguirre. Second and 10 now for Rowe. Now, one thing for sure, you want to make sure you get points on your possession, because otherwise the other team, when they take over, would need only a field goal. Second and 10, they'll give it to Lopez. Lopez looking, it's going to be hit in the backfield and forced back. Player shaken up, Stevie Gonzalez, but he appears to be okay. And it's going to be third down and long now here for the Warriors. Loss of 2 yards. So minus 2 yards. And it's third down and 12. And I think the Warriors want to use their timeout. There's no punting in overtime, of course. So on fourth down, you either go for it or you kick a field goal. But from here, they would be out of range. Be about 45 yards. Although we saw Cash Caceres from Mackay hit a 46-yarder last night. Mackay's 38-23 win over Mission. We mentioned Velo is playing Palmview. Also tonight, Rio Grande City's playing La Jolla Juarez Lincoln. Those are the two teams at the bottom of the standings, both 0-5. One of them will get their first district win here tonight. So third down and 12. Basically two-down territory here for Rowe. Garza with time, throws, and this is caught near the 12-yard line. Terrific catch by Benji De Leon, the freshman receiver. And that's going to be a first down. Fantastic conversion here. Garza was hit as he threw, and look at that catch by De Leon. 15 yards. And a first down, and here's Lopez. Lopez hit in the backfield. Looks like he got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of a yard, actually, to the 13. And it's going to be second down to 11, but at least now they're in field goal range.
Get on your feet and yell with us. Defense! Defense! Defense!
Okay, second down to 11 here for the Warriors, and quarterback Garza wants to keep this all the way at the 10, at the 5, and knocked out of bounds near the first down marker. I think he has just enough. So he got all the way down to the 2-yard line, an 11-yard pickup, and it's going to be first and goal. Keller getting a piece of him, and he's knocked out finally by Stevie Gonzalez. They're going to actually say from the 1-yard line. They'll probably give this to Lopez. He's been their workhorse all night. They do give it to Lopez, charging straight ahead, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown for the Warriors. One of his own teammates knocks him over in celebration. And it's going to be the actually the first touchdown tonight for Lopez. His teammates Jimenez scored 2, and Landon Barrera caught a pass. So here's the extra point try. These are always crucial in overtime as well. Nunez's extra point is up and good. And the score now 28-21 in favor of Rowe. First points for Rowe since the second quarter. Another look at the touchdown. And for Lopez, that is his 7th touchdown of the season. In overtime, the stats do continue. And so here's Memorial in their first possession. They must get a touchdown to stay alive in this game. Here's Spates down to the 20-yard line. They'll bring up second down and 5. Now, mind you, any kind of turnover would end the game. So although the Mustangs know what they need to stay alive, they've got to be very careful. And of course, on any fourth down, they'll have to go for the first. A field goal does them no good. Here's Spates. Spates again has a first down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. Gain of 6 there and a new first down. Mustangs at 338 yards rushing, which is right on their average. So first and 10. The 13-yard line. These teams have battled and battled all night. 2 tight ends. They'll give this to Solis, trying to bounce it outside at the 10. Now down to the 5-yard line. Pickup of 7. It's going to be second down at about 2. Second down 2 in the overtime. Here's a toss to Spates. Inside the 5, still going, and scores a touchdown. 5-yard run for a touchdown by Spates. It's his third touchdown of the night. 6 yards, and now 5 yards. And now the extra point. They've got to hit this to stay alive in the game. This is Ruelas. Snap and hold, and the kick is up and away, and it is good. And we're tied, 28-28. And we'll go to a second overtime. See it again here. Spates just kept breaking tackles, kept going. Lutzbell finally tackled him, but only in the end zone. So the Warriors will start at the 25-yard line once again. It's the second overtime. Mind you, if we're still tied after the second overtime round, then it goes to 2-point conversions. And at that point, you get only one play to try to score. You either do or die. Overtime number 2. Oh, and it's the Mustangs who will go first here in the second overtime. And here's Spates. Spates breaking tackles. And Spates all the way down to the 11, protecting that football as well. 14 yards. See the replay there. You see Serta was trying to strip the ball, finally brought him down. Also in there on the tackle was Fabian De La Garza. So 1st and 10. They'll give it to Solis, cuts inside, and Solis maybe a yard before he's forced back. No gain, actually. 2nd and 10 now. High drama here at DQ Fan Field. Unbalanced line left. They'll run this to Spates, and he's able to pick up a yard. And it'll be 3rd down. Actually, they're going to say gain of 2. So 3rd down and 8 for the Mustangs. You're on 3rd and 8. And they'll give this an inside handoff to Alanis. Goes nowhere. Ball comes loose, but it was after the play was dead. Alanis with a short run. It'll be 4th down. Big decision here for the Mustangs. Do they kick the field goal? Looks like they will. So they have the ball at the 8. It's come about Robert Ruelas, who's hit 5 of 6 field goals this season. Longest is 35 yards, and this is from 25 yards. There's the kick. Up and away, and good. And the Mustangs get 3 in the second overtime and lead 31-28. There's another look at it. See, just inside that right upright. Still second overtime, and it's Rowe's turn. And Rowe will have to get at least a field goal to force a third overtime. A touchdown, they win. They fail to score, and Memorial wins. high drama here on the field tonight. But Memorial's defense has to get a stop and force a field goal attempt. And here's play action. Garza throws this. It's caught. No. Gaagita unable to hang on. He was trying to bring that one in. And a nice hit there by Castellanos, the cornerback, to prevent the reception. That would have set up a 1st and goal. Another look there as Gaagita was having trouble with it, and Castellanos made sure he didn't come down with it. Coach Taylor looking on. This is what it's about. Playing for playoff appearances. And here's Garza to run this on 2nd down and loses the football. If Memorial gets it, the game's over. But Rowe has it. Rowe recovers the fumble and keeps the game alive. Just barely. There's a 3-yard pickup. But yeah, any kind of turnover and it's over. You see the ball clearly came out. Now I think for Rowe it might have been Mikhail Hinojosa who recovered that. So 3rd down and 7 now for the Warriors. 2-down territory. And I think Taylor wants to call a timeout. He does. If 1 timeout per OT. And so Warriors clearly wanting to make sure everybody's on the right page here. They may be down to their last 2 downs. 31-28 the score. Mustangs kicking a 25-yard field goal on their previous possession and have the lead for the moment. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, we'll keep it here. 3rd down and 7. Garza wants to throw, has time toward the 1st down marker, and it's caught 1st down inside the 5, still fighting. And that's fighting down near the 1-yard line. And that was Landon Benetta, their top receiver. On 3rd down and 7. Takes the ball all the way to the 1, 21 yards. Take another look at it, and here they go. A touchdown, and they win the game. Hand it off, Lopez, and Lopez wrapped up from behind. Actually loses a couple yards, back to the 3. So it's 2nd and goal. Back at the 3-yard line. Well, what a great timeout Taylor called a moment ago. Set up the perfect play to Landon Benetta, who caught it on a kind of a hook route. By the way, now Memorial taking a timeout. And they'll be out of timeouts. Second down and goal from the 3. Of course, Rowe in easy field goal range at this point. And it's been some scary moments here tonight on this Halloween. Rowe with the chance to pull the upset. They came in on a 2-game slide. They're 4-4 overall, 3-2 in district run. And a 4th win would do tremendously for their hopes of making the playoffs. Memorial, meanwhile, trying to clinch a share of the district title if they pull off the win. Right now, they just want to survive to a third overtime. Second and goal from the 3. Here's Garza, wants to keep it. Turns, is hit at the 5, and Memorial forces him back. It'll be third and goal. And Rowe just losing yardage. They were at the 1, now they're at the 5. See, Garza wanting to keep it all the way. See, who was the first Mustang there? See, Javi Izagite in there. Dalton Keller was the first player there. Memorial with a pretty stout defense, 10 seniors and 1 junior. A lot of experience there. And here they go, third down and goal. And they'll give it to Jimenez. And Jimenez bottled up, hit at the 5, falls forward to close to the 3. It'll be fourth and goal. Jimenez with 2 touchdowns tonight. And fourth and goal, I imagine they'll kick the field goal and force a third overtime. And we'll bring out the field goal unit. They'll set up from the 11-yard line. This will be a 21-yard field goal attempt. Nunez to take the kick. Good snap and hold. Kick is up and away, and it is good. And we're tied at 31. So a tremendous defensive stand by Memorial to force a third overtime. Things look pretty bleak there for a moment as Rowe had the ball at the 1 with the first and goal. And now it's a little different. Now teams will line up at the 2-yard line and alternate possessions from there. The difference is you get only 1 play. You get 1 opportunity to try to get it. By the way, if you enjoy our games here on McAllen ISD's YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe so you never miss a game. We'll have a game next week. It'll be Mackay and Rowe. That'll be on Friday the 7th. And any home playoff games, we'll have those for you as well. As a Memorial, Mackay, and Rowe all making bids for the playoffs. So it looks like it'll be Rowe going first here in the third overtime. And mind you, they get just 1 play. It's essentially a 2-point conversion, so if they score, it's 2 points. Ball's actually on the 2.5-yard line. See what happens here. Got Jimenez in the backfield. Garza wants to keep it, trying to turn, goes in and scores. And he's got his 2 points. The flag is down, however. So we'll see what the flag is about. Holding against Nikki Rowe. Now I think that means they still get 1 play opportunity, but they'll move 10 yards back. So you see Garza scoring. But the ball's moved back. It's from the spot of the foul, so it's actually all the way back to the 14. And they'll have 1 play from there. So most likely be a pass. They've got 2 receivers on each side of the offensive line. Man in motion, that's Bedetta. And Garza going to throw toward Bedetta. Back shoulder pass. And it's incomplete. Incomplete. And I think Castellanos on the coverage there was intended for Hinojosa. Take another look at it here. It was a back shoulder throw. Got in there close, but not able to catch it. And now to be Memorial's turn. If Memorial scores, it's over. And here we go. They'll likely give this to Spates. And it goes to Spates on a toss. Cuts in, he scores, it's over. Memorial wins it. Memorial wins the game in 3 overtimes. And a big celebration. Something else this means, it's Memorial that are city champions as well. No official trophy, but all the players keep up with it. Memorial having beaten Mackay and now beaten Rowe. Their 2 crosstown rivals are the city champions for 2025. Also clinched a share of the district title, 16-5A Division I. And can win it outright with a win over La Jolla Palmview next week. For Rowe, they have a tougher hill to climb. They'll need to beat Mackay for sure next week. And then we'll see what happens as Mission will play La Jolla Juarez Lincoln and Palmview will play Memorial. And if you end up in some kind of 2-way tie or 3-way tie, it comes down to some tiebreakers. But here's our final. Memorial in overtime defeats Nikki Rowe 33-31 in 3 overtimes. Hope you enjoyed it. Our Halloween special for 2025. I'm Mark May for the rest of our MITV crew saying so long from DQ Fan Field. Good night.